Hi everybody, and welcome back. So the transfer window is officially closed, and we are eager to tell you about all the done deals from yesterday. Guys, support us with a like and let's get the show on the pitch. Olympic Marseille's St. Gerbeck, Samuel Jugend, has joined Lazio on loan with an option to buy if certain conditions are met. Striker Eddie Nketiah has made the switch from Arsenal to Crystal Palace. The agreement is valid for 5 years with the transfer fee for the 25-year-old Englishman amounting to £25 million plus £5 million in bonuses. On top of that, 24-year-old French central midfielder Maxence Lacroix joined the Glaziers from Wolfsburg. His contract also runs for 5 years, and according to Fabrizio Romano, the transfer fee will reach €18 million plus €3 million. Bayern Munich have extended Gabriel Vidovic's contract until June 2026 and then sent the winger to Mainz on a season-long loan. Girona have signed Villarreal forward Arnaud Danjuma on loan. The deal will be valid for 1 season. The footballer's contract with Villarreal is valid until 2028, as Roma have taken Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Claudio Cohn on an initial loan with an obligation to buy. Bournemouth goalkeeper Neto has joined Arsenal on loan. The agreement is valid until the end of the season. Brighton's defensive midfielder Billy Gilmour has moved to Napoli. The Seagulls will receive €15 million for the player plus another £2 million in bonuses. The contract lasts until 2029 with a salary of €1.8 million per year. 26-year-old English striker Tammy Abraham has joined AC Milan on a season-long loan from Roma. He will wear the number 90 shirt while playing for the Rossoneri. Roma have signed AC Milan winger Alexis Salamaker on loan. The 25-year-old Belgian will spend the 2024-25 campaign in the Giallorossi camp. He will wear the number 56 jersey during his time at the Stadio Olimpico. Central midfielder Scott McTominay has moved from Manchester United to Napoli. According to the BBC, the Red Devils will receive €30 million for his services. Sekou Kanai, a defensive midfielder from Milanian side Gitters FC, will go to Manchester United. It is noted that he will become one of the club's academy performers in the near future. Fenerbahce have announced that they have reached an agreement over the loan of Fiorentina midfielder Safyan Amrabat, as reported by insider Fabrizio Romano. The Italian club will receive €2 million for the deal, with another €13 million included as an obligation to buy. Chelsea have loaned out their goalkeeper Georgia Petrovic to Strasbourg. The 24-year-old Serbian will represent the French side until the summer of 2025. VAR have signed PSG left-back Juan Bernat. The 31-year-old footballer is expected to play for the Spanish club until the summer of 2025. Valencia have secured a loan move for Aston Villa's defensive midfielder Enzo Baranaccia as part of the deal that saw Douglas Luiz sign for Juventus at the start of July. RB Salzburg have taken Liverpool defensive midfielder Stefan Bajcetic on a season-long loan. Stefan has been at the English club since January 2021. Argentine centre-back Tomas Palacios has joined Inter Milan. According to Transfermarkt, he moved from Talleres to Independiente Rivadavia on August 19th for €1.34 million, and yesterday was resold to Inter for €6.5 million. This amount is confirmed by insider Fabrizio Romano. Real Madrid attacking midfielder Rainier Jesus has joined Granada. The deal will last for 1 season. Roma have offered Mats Hummels a contract until 2025, which includes a salary of €2 million. Southampton have signed England goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale on a permanent deal from Arsenal. The player penned a 4-year contract and the transfer fee amounted to €28 million. Arsenal midfielder Mikel Merino suffered a shoulder injury during his first training session with the club and will be out for several weeks. He was acquired on August 27th. Olympic Marseille have announced the signing of Everton forward Neil Maupay on loan. The Olympians will have an option to make the deal permanent. Sevilla right-back Jesus Novas has announced his retirement from international football with Spain. Real Madrid's problem is quite clear. I have to look for the solution, not the players. Carlo Ancelotti claims Cristiano Ronaldo on pressure when moving to Al Nassr. There was no pressure. For me, the pressure is the people who are in war. They don't have food to eat. They deal with the gunshots during the night. For me, that is the real pressure. Legends have announced the signing of Borussia Dortmund striker Sebastian Allure on a season-long loan. Royal Betis midfielder Nabi Fakir has moved to away outfit Al Jazeera. The switch cost the Middle East club €6 million with the term of the contract still undisclosed. Juventus have decided to drop the idea of recruiting Jadon Sancho and stick with the selection of players in their attacking line. AC Milan have recruited Silvano Vaz and Damir Zusic, who are expected to play for the Rossoneri's reserve squad. Silvano, a 19-year-old central midfielder, has arrived at the club from Ajax. Zusic, a 20-year-old Slovenian centre-back, has arrived at the club from Primavera. Lazio have loaned out defensive midfielder Danilo Cataldi to Fiorentina, with the Florence club getting an option to buy. Everton have signed Chelsea forward Armando Broja on a season-long loan, with an option to make the move permanent next summer for £30 million. Crystal Palace have reached an agreement over the signing of Trevoto Laba on loan from Chelsea. No buy option or obligation to buy clause is included in the deal, as the Blues accept it. Bologna have taken Lazio centre-back Niccolò Casali on loan. The Rosso Blu have an option to make the deal permanent and an obligation to buy, should certain conditions be met. Girona right-winger Iker Almena has joined Alcazia. The player aimed to contract Valen until 2028. The Saudi side took advantage of a €5 million release clause included in his contract. Guys, it's time to subscribe to this video if you appreciate the work we do. Thank you. Alright, moving on to other main news of the release. Real Madrid have not had the most impressive start to their league campaign, failing to outgun RCD Mallorca and Las Palmas, which has left them 4 points behind Barcelona after just 3 games. The failure of their attacking trident, TGL, has set the alarm bells ringing at the Santiago Bernabeu. That is according to Marca, who say that the club is concerned not just about the lack of goals from Kylian Mbappe, but the form of Rodrigo Giez and Vinicius Jr. They believe that the interest from Saudi Arabia in the latter has distracted him, and they do not feel he is as focused as he should be, despite Vinicius clarifying recently in an interview that he wants to stay at Real Madrid. There is a feeling that his actions and gestures are not the same as his words. Midfielder Manuel Ugarte has finally moved to Manchester United from PSG, with his contract lasting until June 30, 2029. It also includes an option to extend the deal for a further year. Based on information from insider Fabrizio Romano, the Parisians will receive €50 million plus €10 million in bonuses for the player's services. Ugarte has been representing PSG since July last year, after he moved there from Sporting for €60 million. It has finally happened. Raheem Sterling is an Arsenal player now. Chelsea and Arsenal had intense talks yesterday, with the deal being on verge of collapse multiple times, but in the end, Raheem's desire to perform and Chelsea's desire not to pay his full salary while he sits in the stands played a key role. It'll be a 1-year loan without a buy option. The Gunners are expected to cover a little less than 50% of the winger's salary. Here's how Raheem commented on his move: "You're about to see the best of me. Joining Arsenal is really an unbelievable feeling. I'm buzzing. This is a perfect fit for me. You see the journey the boys are on and the hunger, and I keep saying again, the togetherness is something I'm looking to be part of." Napoli striker Victor Osimhen has stayed with the Parthenopeans despite recent links with Al-Ahli and Chelsea. In case with the London club, the footballer was not satisfied with their salary offer. Chelsea promised Osimhen £3.3 million a year in salary, and another £3.3 were prescribed as bonuses for the Nigerian. On the other hand, Victor simply did not want to play for the Saudi side despite a possible salary of €30 million and an already agreed move from Napoli for €80 million. It's highly likely that Victor Osimhen will be benched until January, since Antonio Conte does not include the stellar forward in his plans. Lads, why don't subscribe to check out 3 different videos, 2 about Manchester United newcomers Ugarte and Cone, and 1 about Federico Chiesa and the crazy boost he will give to Liverpool super squad. Have a great time watching. Enjoy!